enough to churn your guts, isn't it, Streebeck?
What, you mean this girl pruning this bush with...
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Bubblegum Reviews. My name is Steve, and today's review will be on the movie here behind me. We have Dragnet with Dan Aykroyd, Tom Hanks, Christopher Plummer, and Harry Morgan. So this is a second time watch for me. A little quick summary into this is there's some ritualistic killings happening in town, and Joe Friday's nephew, Joe Friday, and Pep Streebeck are on the case, and they just became new partners. So Joe Friday is the straight-laced, by-the-book guy, and Pep is the laid-back, Cheech and Chong style, in a way. But anyways, so things that there's Dan Aykroyd. It's not that I didn't care for Dan Aykroyd in this. I didn't care for the role that he took on. Because if Tom Hanks would have been doing the role, I don't know, maybe he would have, even though it was straight-laced, he would have still made laughs out of it. Because I really didn't laugh from Dan Aykroyd in this movie. But Tom Hanks, man, on the other hand, he had the better role, and he was a lot funnier. The music in this is actually not half bad. Like, it's totally for an 80s movie. And the one thing I do remember is, well, not that I remember, the one thing I kind of noticed is this movie, Tom Hanks acted a lot like he did in Big in this movie. That I saw a lot of similarities. If you want to say what movie this kind of reminded me of, the car chase scene, well, the scene where they get their cop car back, it really had Blues Brothers, a feel of Blues Brothers to it. But anyways, the story has a lot of holes in this, like from start to finish. The writing is not half bad, but overall this movie is nothing to recommend. I mean, it's definitely, if you're into these two guys, if you were into Dragnet, you definitely want to watch it. The upside for me was Tom Hanks. My two favorite things that are just kind of out of left field was, one, the freaking hamburger phone that he had. That shit was so cool. He picked it up and I'm like, what in the hell? And then as soon as he opened it, I'm like, okay, we used to have a duck phone. Like, you pull it up and then on the bottom of the duck is where you dial and everything. But a hamburger phone, that's way better. And the other part was, so at the ending credits, there's a song that starts playing and Dan Aykroyd starts singing, and then Tom Hanks. That's one of the best parts of this movie. So if you actually look it up, I think it's Crime something something. But anyways, look it up on YouTube and watch the video. It's actually pretty freaking funny. It's actually one of the best parts of the movie, really. Aside from Tom Hanks laughs, it's pretty much up there. But yeah, like I said, there's not a whole bunch about this that you're just like, oh man, that was great, at least for me. I didn't care for the fast talking that Dan Aykroyd did and the whole how he was talking. I didn't care for that at all. Like, at least 20 minutes in, I was just like, yeah, this is kind of annoying already with that. But as I said, that's Dragnet, Joe Friday's role, so he had to portray it, and I guess he did a pretty good job. I've never seen the actual old show. I've just somehow seen other shows or movies that have parts of Dragnet. Like, I've also seen Seinfeld, where Kramer does the Dragnet impersonation. But anyways, director in this is Tom Mankiewicz, who has done only one other movie that I'm interested in watching. That's Delirious with John Candy. So he's done that. IMDb gave this a 6 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 50%. Dog Bones gave it a 2 out of 4. I gave it a 4 out of 10. Reasons I tell you to watch it: the soundtrack's not half bad. Tom Hanks is definitely pretty funny in this. And I mean, this isn't really towards telling you to watch it. This is just more telling you to look up that music video I was saying. I mean, or you can just watch it and listen to the ending credits, because it's also there. Box office is $66.7 million on a budget of 20, so it made 46.7 million left over. My interesting fact in this is, so as I was saying in my most recent watch of a Harry Morgan film, Harry Morgan I'm a huge fan of his because of MASH, which I not recently, but a few years back I watched MASH and realized he was Colonel Potter, and he does a fantastic job in that role. And I watched The Apple Dumpling Gang, which he was in, and there was something in it where they did something in that also portrayed MASH. Well, they did the same thing in this. So Captain the picture of his wife on the desk just happens to be the same picture that Colonel Potter has on his desk, which is also played by Harry Morgan. So, and the other thing that I totally noticed that I thought was, I'm not surprised, but Harry Morgan plays the same role in every single thing he's in. How he was in Apple Dumpling, same thing in this, same thing in MASH. Like, he's that same role. It's not a bad role, but it's funny that he doesn't really change very much. But anyways, that's all for that. Up next will be A Walk in the Woods. We got Robert Redford and Nick Nolte, so that'll be my next review. So stay tuned, like and subscribe, check out my Letterboxd and my eBay, and thank you guys for watching, and thank you for subscribing. All right, see you next time.
This is the city. It's a city of crime. My name is Friday. I carry a badge. 3:15 a.m., Thursday, January 15th. It was chilly that morning in the City of Angels. On this particular occasion, we happened to witness a pagan ritual in progress. See that, Streebeck? We're just in time. We have stumbled into a major crime.
They got the girl all frightened. Now that's not nice. I think she is the subject of a sacrifice.